Welcome back to 383 Garage. Today we're going to be working on this pile. I'm going to go through all the brakes. Got a whole bunch of new parts here for it. Yeah, I'm going to jack it up, clean off the benches, and start making a move forward on having this thing back on the road. I haven't got the parts to rebuild the back brakes yet, but I'll do that at a later date if I need it. If not, I won't do it. Alright, sorry about the slight intermission break. I've got the front wheels up in the air, I've got the wheel nuts off, and I've just got to get the back end of the car up next. That's one. That's what I've got to work with under there. Yeah, like alloy brakes. Don't mind the noise in the background, I've just got the car running just to charge the battery. That's the driver's wheel coming off. It is really clean under here still, I'll admit. Yeah, I got the thing up on the jack stands now. I find when I'm doing stuff in the middle, having them at the back is probably the best spot. Well, for me anyway. But let me know in the comments what you think. Passenger wheels off. So I'm debating whether I'll machine the brakes or not. But I don't have much pad left either. Maybe I will recondition those. And the other wheel. Well, looks pretty good under here still. I do have a knock in the rear end, and I think it might be like an upper control arm bush or something. And I'm going to figure that out while I've got it all apart. Right, now that the wheels are off, let's get into the brakes. Starting with the front. Well, at the moment, I'm just going to leave this master cylinder on, and I'm going to clamp off these brake lines. I've got like an old pair of vice grips, which you wouldn't use them on good brake lines. I'm going to use them on these because yeah, I'm just going to replace them. So, like I said, it looks really good under here mechanically. It's pretty clean. You know, you can tell that it hasn't really done a lot of miles since I put it back together last time. But yeah, believe it or not, that's a new old stock. When I put it on, new old stock GMH upper ball joint. What you need on the back side here is a 5/8 socket and probably a lever. And what I've also done is I've actually cracked the line on the back of the caliper, and just so I don't have to pull all this off straight away, I can just sort of untwist it. I'll do it all properly when I put the new ones on. Right, my giant lever is a screwdriver. As you can see, it's jammed on there pretty tight because the calipers are that stiff. Oh, yeah, let me see it. You will understand what I mean. Yep, got it. This rolls beautifully, although I'm thinking about getting them, might get them resurfaced. Unless I pull them off that, if I've got a better set. Alright, calipers off. Pull the pads out, see if I can't get them out. It's just going to be difficult. Pads. Come on out. Very good. Alright, got the pads out. One of the reasons I decided to get pin bushings is if you look at these, it's actually, I don't think they really meant to have that much slop. Like, it's not too bad on the car, but you know, I just wasn't really that excited about it. Alright, don't do this if you want to reuse your brake lines. These are the original brake lines. I believe they're starting to collapse, something like that. And don't use a pair of vice grips if you like your brake lines. So I'm just going to clamp them off so it doesn't leak everywhere. I just got to spin these around. Like this one's, you can sort of see outside. It is. It's tight. Can't drive a car like that. It's not safe. That's why I stopped driving it. Holy crap. That's so freaking... Oh my god, that's so tight. But it's the perfect time to do it. I can't fucking leave it like that. Well, you actually missed that. This was a bit catastrophic. I decided to put compressed air in there and it just blew it clean out. Look how freaking dirty that is. I've been driving on this for years like that. It's terrible. Now, I'm going to do the same with this one. Probably end up with the same result, but we'll see how we go, and I'll try and record it without smashing my camera. Alright, me being a bright spark, I forgot to record this little bit. What I did was use the compressed air in there and pushed it out. And it pushed out, not a problem. Normally I use hydraulic fluid to just push it out, but today I used compressed air and it pushed it out, not a problem. A little bit sketched out because I was worried that it was going to bounce off the wall and hit me in the face, but it did not. It was a lot better. I think someone's been at this car before, and by memory it's all coming back to me. I could be wrong, but so this side takes 1/2 inch. I went to put the 1/2 inch on this side to double check. That is not 1/2 inch, that is 12 mil. So I think someone's had something to do with this once before, or before me a long time ago. Guess I'll find out. Alright, they're all blown apart. There's one of the wheel cylinders. Yep, got these out, got all these out. Weirdly enough, that 3 of these were 12 mil and there was one 13 mil. And yeah, the driver's side was 12 mil on those little sliders. But what I've also done is I've pulled all the bleeder valves out. I'm going to go and soak it in a solution up in the other shed. Or I might actually do them down here. Actually, I might bring all the solution down here so I can just sit here for a day or two, or until I clean it. I might do it tonight, and then yeah, I'll start working on the rest of it. Alright, I'm just going to pick the old seal out of it. Get it out. It's not hard though. It's still quite pliable, as you can sort of see off camera. So yeah, still mostly malleable, but it's bloody gronk inside. So got that one in there. We'll do this next one. Pull the outer seal out because that's going to be replaced. It's just like friggin' cement. Yeah, like it's still pliable, as you can tell. Alright, what I got here is I got some diesel petrol mix that a lady put into a lawnmower, which I would not put the diesel into my car because God only knows it's going to friggin'... What I do with this, once I'm done with this, I'm just going to tip it back into this container and use it again when I'm ready. Which will be fun. Anyway, still smells like stale petrol. But yeah, I'm just going to leave that sit there for a bit. I'll even get a brush and brush them up a bit too. Something like that. I want them to look half decent when I put it back together. Alright, look at that. Look at all the sludge that came out of those calipers. This has only been like about 10 minutes, but I'm going to try and get some petrol and actually work it better because I think this diesel petrol mix isn't strong enough for me. So I'm just going to get something better. While we're going over it, I'm just going to show you what I got for the brakes. I got rear brake lines. So, being like 40, nearly 50 years old, I think they need to be replaced. Although I do like original stuff. And I got, there you go, front ones. All right, now we got over here, we have, all right, here we have is a new old stock PBR master cylinder, disc. I got that off Fleabay there the other day. Never been used. Well, it's going to be used soon. On this, over here we have, this is probably some of the more expensive bits that I bought, was this thing. Is over here we got brand new wheel cylinder. Fucking wheel cylinder, that's twice I've said that today. New piston for the calipers. Got that. And in here, in the magic bags, I'll only show you, there's the seal. Part number for that, there you go. Same part number for that. And these are the caliper kit for the slide pins. Come with new rubbers, new bolts, even I think Loctite threads. Yeah, so for the most part, that's everything there. What else is in here? Oh, actually, this is a little bit of a side quest, but these are for the wagon when I do that. So I got nearly everything to do with what I need to do. What I've got to do now I'm on the back brakes. Undo that line, because it's a brand new line. Undo that clip. And down there is a bolt, I think it's about 5/8 headed fitting. I'm going to uncrack that. Should be able to get that out. Alright, got most of the calipers all cleaned up now. I sprayed them out with brake cleaner, but I'm probably going to give them another go with something else, maybe even pressure clean them. I bought some nice new little scrubbers from Total Tools, and I bought a set of Sudchrome spanners from there also, because I only needed the one, but I couldn't get just the one. I had to buy a whole friggin' set. But yeah, I think it was $26 for one spanner in metric, and for me to buy the same set was $52. So I think it was probably a no-brainer to just buy the full set. All right, I'm going to clean up these brackets. I'm going to take the rest of the stuff upstairs and rebuild them up there in the shed upstairs. So. All right, now wire wheeled, all done. I'm just going to give them a quick light coat of black paint. All right, got a little bit ahead of myself. So I've got this one in, but I'm now going to do this one. A little bit of staining in the bottom of the thing, but you know, it's fine. So now I've got to put that one here in, put that seal on. I'll put the seal on the inside there already. Just sort of, you just lay it in there and then you just peel it in, and then sort of, you know. All right, got it in the bench vise. It's not to force it, it's not to force it in. It's just so I can keep it nice and square when I have it pushed in, because I have this habit of just wadding it up. So put this in there like so, that in there like so, that in there like so, obviously. And I just start pushing it in. If it binds up, I will stop and redo it again. I'll let you know. Alright, seals are in, as you can see. Now I've just got to work out how to put all the sliders back in, which ones go where, because I've got those brand new sliders, so I just got to work all that out. Rightio, what I have noticed is you got these pins, and then you got one with a bit of rubber on it. And what I know, I looked in my old video, and what it showed was the rubber side is the opposite side to that. So I'm basically going to put it back the same way, and hopefully that's all good. Alright, got the sliders in on that one. They're all Loctited and on the sides that they need to be. Done. I'll just do the next one. Alright, the sliders are in. The bleeders are in. I just got to put some of the special grease on there, and I should be able to just put the sliders back on. Alright, just a quick special note. When you're putting the sliders and the brackets on and all that sort of stuff, make sure you keep the sliders loose, because basically they won't slide on. Here's the example. These are still tight and it will not go any further down. So what I did, I ended up loosening these ones off and slid them all the way on. So maybe I should have slid them into the actual thing first before I bolted them on. And just like that, they're fully seated all the way on. They'll slide in and out now, which is good. Yeah, just basically, can you remind me to tighten those up before when I go to install it? I will remember. Alright, they're all fully done. The kit, not too bad. Everything went together pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. So, alright, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, back down the bottom shed. Now I'm going to put the new lines on the calipers. And yeah, get them back on there. Alright, calipers are ready to go on. I just got to get that brake line off now. Brake pads are in again. Probably should get these machined, and I'll probably get new pads maybe. I don't know. I'll get it in, make sure everything works first, and then I can change the pads and do the discs later, I think. So, alright, see you in a sec. Calipers on. Brake line's on. Got the bleeder nipple open to bleed it through, bleed a bit of the fluid through. I'm just going to go over and do the other side and repeat the same process. Right, now next part is to get this old master cylinder off. I've already got it half done, as you can tell. It's I think it's leaking from the back of the master cylinder itself. Let's have a look, see what we can see. Is it leaking? It looks kind of wet, don't it? Anyway, I'll have a look at it when we get it out. Alright, this is the one I'm using. The PBR new one. I think I already discussed this earlier, but there's the old part number for it, if you can read that. I got that off Fleabay there about a month ago. The castings aren't as nice as what they were new by memory, but it's all made in Australia. It's probably some of the last ones that were made here in Australia, I reckon. Just my assumption. However, there's no barcode on that. Right. Time to get this old one off without it leaking too much fluid, which I've pretty much drained all the fluid into that was in it, into the calipers. What else would you want to be doing on a Sunday night? Oh yeah, especially when I'm on 2 weeks holiday. Supposed to be going away this week, but it does not look like we are going. So I'm just going to be balls deep into my shitbox cars and get into it, because that's all I've got to do. It's a bit fucking stiff. I don't know. Actually, I think I'm just gonna. I'll just undo it the old-fashioned way, as much as I want to just undo it the other way, unless it starts twisting, which it kind of feels like it might. I bought these nice pipe spinners the other day, and they are pretty good. I only thought I'd use the bloody 7/16 one, or whatever it was, 5/8, 3/8, 7/16. But here I am using half inch and 9/16. Now, so how long is this going to take? We got to get that out of the way so it leaks somewhere else and not on my freaking car like it's trying to do. Alright, let's look in here. Doesn't appear to be too bad in there, if you can see it. Just where it's been leaking down the master cylinder, which I might not worry about right for now. I'll just try it and see how we go. And there's the old one. She's off. I think it was a bit of good old Chinesium, whatever it was. I think it was a Pro. I think it was like a Pro X1 or Pro Tech or something like that. One's in the green packet. And that would have to be at least. I bought it to replace the one that was on it originally, and I think I bought that probably close to 14 years ago. It's before my kid was born, or my eldest. Not the stepkids, but the eldest boy I've got. He's 14, turning 15 at the end of the year, so it's basically, I'd be at least 14 years for sure. Alright, let's get these off. They're going to be not easy to get off. Alright, time to put this bad boy on there. Alright, there, slider in there. Get on there like a good little boy. Ooh, nice. Alright, time to get this little piglet on there. Alright. What are you guys doing of a Sunday night? Maybe about 43 of us will be watching me. However, if you like what you see, give us a subscribe and tell me what you think. What should I do next? Should I rebuild the back brakes, which I probably will anyway? How soon should I have this thing on the road? Or if you're more interested in my HQ, tell me what I need to be doing at that. And also the COVID wagon that's just right behind me, or in front of me actually, behind you. But yeah, it's nice to buy some really nice gear. It's like this PBR, old stock master cylinder, I'm pretty happy with. I'm just going to give it a good blowout before I put fluid through it. Alright, that's that bit. Try and find some WD or something. Where are you, Southie? Where are you? Oh, I just put a little bit of degreaser on it, maybe. Or, yeah, nothing in that. Anyway, I'll just go dry. Fuck it. Go in dry. I'm sure we've heard that before. And where's me Juva? Is that it? That's it. threading in now. Oh dear. What projects have you guys got? Got any cool projects? Let me know. Because I wouldn't mind checking them out if you got them on YouTube. Kind of cool. I do like to see what my YouTube friends are doing. Oh, I think I'll get that in there. Going. I think it's going. Hey, it's going. Alright, it's on there. Probably should have bench bled it, shouldn't I? I think I'll be fine though. Although my mate Shane with his, he's got a HQ with an LS, and he's got like aftermarket Commodore master cylinder. He's got Wilwood brakes, all this Gucci stuff, and he couldn't get brake pedal, and basically we ended up having to bench bleed it, and you should have seen how much air we got out of that because they got like a double diaphragm weird thing on the internals of those. There you go, mate, she's on. So alright, well, I'll probably see you again tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed. First bit of brake fluid, I'm just gonna let it sit like that overnight. Look at it, it's just bubbling out naturally. Obviously it's not going to get rid of all of it, but yeah, bubbling out naturally. So by morning it should be a little bit better. Well, I'm back. Spent a couple of hours, but I got all the brakes bled because father-in-law was here and I got caught up in all that nonsense. Now, the brake pedal feels rock hard. Doesn't feel like it's gonna friggin' send me through the neighbour's house, which is great. Yeah, look at that. 33. Oh yeah. So yeah, back brakes bled. Master cylinder worked out really well. No leaks. I think I've just got to tighten up the sliders. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's all coming along. I'll let you know in the next day or so how I come along with the drive. The brakes aren't sticking, which is nice. Hope everyone's having a cracker of a day.
Well, I'm back. I just realised I didn't give you an update on the final part of the on the Monaro. I basically got it all back together. Took it for a bit of a drive around the block. Brakes work flipping amazing, and however, I've still got a bit of a knock in the rear diff I'm going to address. So I'll do that in the next video. If you really like what you see, give us a like and a subscribe if you'd like. That'd be pretty sick if you do. I'll catch you on the next one.